sounds nice. My
Oh.
mic sounds nice.
Hey.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother John.
And this is Kiana.
And this program is being brought to you as part of the New Image Project of the Community Development and Training Center, aka See That.
See that.
And we would like to thank y'all for tuning in, helping us to redefine what's cool, because
smart
is
definitely
the new
gangster.
Baby. And if you don't know,
Now you know.
now you know.
Ooh,
It cold.
I don't like it.
My taste buds have changed.
How so, Sway?
I was ready for the cold until it got here.
I know you said it too.
Yeah, yeah.
And I say, oh, yeah.
I was ready until it got here. And when it got
ready?
here, I was like, oh, it's cold. And I don't like it.
I don't like it.
So my taste buds have changed.
Yeah, I don't.
Because it's like, you know, when you're little, you have foods that you don't eat, and then you get older and you eat them, or not, vice versa.
So I thought I thought that I wanted to live in the cold.
Okay.
I think I told you almost 21 years ago.
Yep.
January 11th.
Okay.
This year will make 21 years. January 11th.
Okay.
21 years ago.
Yep.
Go back. Boom. Well, 20 years ago.
Okay. So that's like 2000, 2001, 2.
I went to Philly.
Okay.
And I said, you know what? If I make it this week, I'm packing me and my baby up. And
if you make it through the Philly cold.
Yeah, for the whole week.
Yeah.
I'm packing up my baby and we're moving up here because I was visiting Philly. I loved it. I was like the culture. Like I was just like in love with it.
Yeah.
Went up there, it started snowing, saw snow for the first time.
Okay,
right?
Love it. Oh, this is cool.
Yeah, I did not that.
Got your picture in the stuff. Good morning, everybody.
I did the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
I played in the snow a little bit.
Okay.
Woke up the next morning.
Mm-hmm.
It was slushy.
Oh, yeah, because it's pretty when it's like falling and maybe a little bit after it hit.
I was slipping and fall.
Okay, but yeah, once it's down and it's there, yeah, that's right.
And I came back so sick. And I say, you know, this is for the birds.
Okay.
And I feel like the snow is another job. You got to get up early.
Yeah.
You got to make sure
car warming, snow shoveling.
See, you can't be
pipes. Got to run water for pipes and all of that stuff. Yeah.
I don't understand. Like people who are naturally late and don't.
How you gonna make it?
They can't.
Yeah.
They must be fighting all the time.
Tell us how y'all feeling about this weather. Y'all like the cold?
Mm-hmm.
Or no? If you're natives, let us know. Also, we want to welcome you to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. Let us know where you're listening from. Are you listening from the house? Are you listening from the car? Are you listening at work? Put it in the chat. Let us know where you at and what you got going on.
YouTube. Let us know.
Yeah, if you're on YouTube, let us know if you're on YouTube as well. So yeah. And
it's a freeze coming, they say.
Yeah, Wednesday into Thursday, maybe?
I don't know.
Yeah. So we're going to post the information also because there are some cold weather shelters. Miss Teresa, thank you, Miss Teresa. She shares information about the cold weather shelters and locations for those who are homeless or, you know, unhoused, I think is the term that they're using now with people who don't have nowhere to go when it's cold, man. And I thought about it. What was it? Last night, as a matter of fact. So I walked out in my back and I got neighbors that basically have set up like a backyard camp. So they got like, you know, RVs, a couple tents back there. And they had a fire, you know, that they was burning to, you know, I guess to keep warm or whatever. You know how they get your fire pit.
Yeah.
But I don't know what they was putting in it. And it was just like smoking. Like
everything,
like ridiculous. Like they was putting anything that would burn in that fire. I'm like, well, you got all this debris on the side of the road, so that's why I'm trying to figure it out. Like,
probably did.
I'm like, what is this, right? And so, but in that moment, I thought about like, okay, what do people do when they don't have anywhere to go? You know what I'm saying? Like when, like in this type of cold, I can't imagine. You know what I'm saying? Like really being out or on the streets in this particular weather. Wow.
Okay, so Mr. Edmonds said
he at work. Thank you.
Somebody
that's Clendenning. Cuz, what's good? Roger Clendenning, OG is watching. Where you watching from, cuz? And then we got Stephanie. She's on YouTube, and she says, native to St. Pete. Oh, you got glasses too. Native to St. Pete.
Yeah.
No, do not care for the cold weather, but the earth must cool itself off. So it's officially hibernation season.
Yeah.
And definitely listening on YouTube. Thank you.
There we go.
Carrie at home, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. So yeah, it's just kind of crazy, man. Just that, you gotta think ahead and prepare for this cold weather. Yeah.
I would like to get a fire pit. Like I like to do like the stuff that's like cold related.
Yeah. But not too long, not too much of it.
Like I want to go. I want to go to the slopes.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
But I want to be able to come back home.
Yeah.
Like I want to experience.
Nice place to visit, but wouldn't want to live there.
Never want to live there. Like I want to run through the snow real quick and be real cold, and then hop in the jacuzzi because I've seen
it. Yeah, seen it. And
but I just want to.
I've seen enough. Yeah.
And then where that place like in Iceland when people go dip in the water. They do something I done seen. I want to do that. There's some things that I want to do that I know that my body might not want to do because the cold is just really not my friend.
I hear that.
But I want to conquer those things because I'm a daredevil.
Oh yeah, you are really real deal. And the last thing on the weather is parents. Make sure that you bundling up your children. We're in Florida, and a lot of times we don't have cold weather clothes. And so please make sure that your children going out there right.
True Floridians probably have like 5 winter outfits.
Pretty much.
And then once that 5 consecutive cold days, now we mixing and matching and we panicking because we don't got no more.
Yeah.
I said, it's cold. I got on my slides right now with.
I was thinking about you. I was putting on my socks this morning. It's so crazy. I was putting on my socks and I said, I wonder what Kiana gonna do because I know you don't like to wear closed shoes.
And I got my socks with my slides. And I almost picked up my sneakers. But when my foot was messed up, I had to wear the sneakers. And my foot just felt like it was in prison.
I hear that. Yeah. But I literally, as I was putting on my socks, I was like, I wonder what Kiana gonna do this morning. Miss, I don't like to wear closed-in shoes.
And I don't.
Yeah, I hear that. So we got a Power Pack show for y'all today, man. Y'all make sure that you stick around, tag a friend, tell a friend. We're going to talk about the latest development in this Rays Stadium deal. What happens if they don't terminate the agreement? We also got Biden pardon his son. And then there's a lawsuit that was been filed.
About that.
How can you be? Let's talk about it.
Yeah. We got like 10.
Yeah, we got time. We got time this morning, y'all. So tag a friend, tell a friend. We finna talk about Biden pardoning his son.
Even though he said he would not.
Okay.
If I was Biden's son.
Okay.
And my daddy got on there and said, I'm gonna let the people do what the people do.
I'm gonna respect the law, is what he said. That was the original position.
There would never be a good Christmas in the house ever again if you don't pardon me.
If you can pardon me and you don't,
yes,
then it's a problem.
Yes, cause you my daddy.
What y'all think? Y'all put it in the chat. Y'all, how y'all feeling about Biden pardoning his son? Of course. Knew the whole time. Right. I ain't even gonna tell y'all I'm not gonna do it. Just waiting on it to go through the process.
Mr. President, how you feel? We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, that's right. Are you going to use your powers to plan to? Okay, Madam President, do you plan on using your pardon powers to pardon your daughter?
We'll see how it goes.
Okay, gotcha.
Again.
Okay, Madam President, do you have any plans to use your powers to pardon your daughter?
Would you pardon yours?
Say less.
Say less. That would be my.
Say less. So for those who haven't seen it, in a significant move, President Joe Biden issued a sweeping pardon for his son, Hunter Biden, on Sunday, absolving him on federal gun and tax convictions. The pardon comes after Hunter Biden faced extensive legal battles involving allegations of lying on a gun purchase form and failing to pay $1.4 million in taxes. Previously, the president had publicly ruled out the use of his pardon powers for his son emphasizing respect for the rule of law.
Now, this is the only thing I got a problem with.
Okay.
Like, he went gangster on this.
Okay.
You got 30 more days in the office. Ooh. You should have been this gangster
the whole time.
Like, that's what Trump did. Like, you like it or not. But see, he thought he was going to run again, so he had to kind of
play the because it was politics. So I know we're going to respect the rule of law. No. Because they would have drugged him if he would have said openly that he was going to do it while he was running.
We drug Trump, and he about to still be in. He don't care.
What Biden wife name is?
Mrs. Biden.
Okay, so it was Mrs. Biden that told him, "Boy, you." Because Biden, that was probably an argument.
No,
they probably argue about that.
No, you want me to?
Because Biden is law and order. He's the crime bill guy. He so it was Mrs. Biden that made him do it.
But you know what?
I bet you.
She was standing by her son. She said, "You should."
I bet you it was.
She was real gangster.
What y'all think? Who was it?
you up there and you talking about you ain't finna pardon one of your girls.
Yeah.
Sean.
Oh, not having it. What? All this stuff you do for all it, you about to do this pardon. Yeah. Jill Biden.
Yeah,
thank you. Y'all know that was Jill, man, made him do that pardon.
No, but he done took this effort juice too. Since he realized
that it's over.
Yeah.
He just riding his wave. He throwing them up. Right. Letting them bomb over there. Like, okay, y'all want to send long range? Go for it.
Do it.
So the decision has drawn sharp criticism, particularly from Republicans, who have long scrutinized Hunter Biden's personal and business dealings. House Republicans and political opponents claim the charges were politically motivated and have expressed disappointment in the president's actions. Mm-hmm. In his statement, President Biden described the legal process against his son as politically influenced and aimed at damaging his presidency. Hunter Biden is now in recovery from past struggles with addiction. He expressed gratitude for the pardon and committed to using his experiences to help others. The pardon covers offenses from 2014 through 2024, bringing an end to the legal saga that has been a focal point in political discourse. Meanwhile, critics have compared Biden's move to past instances where presidents use their pardon powers for close associates.
I'm one of them people. When you supposed to help your people. I'm one of y'all,
especially your children.
Your children and your people. Like, how many people we hire?
Yeah.
That's the best part of my job is hiring people I know that need help. Right? Like that just does something to my soul.
Right on.
Because I know they might have not gotten that salary without me. You know what I mean? I'd be
that's right.
It just like lighten up my spirit. So like I'm one of them people. Don't give me no job if you don't want me to hire my people because they all coming.
Yeah, we believe
we
believe in hiring our people around here.
They gotta be black, but they gonna be my people.
That's right.
I'm telling you right now, if I'm the president, the vice president gonna be my people, the treasurer gonna be my people, the secretary gonna be my people. All them is gonna be my people. And if you don't like it, oh well, because you want me to tell you when they hire, it be they people.
Yeah, well, I think,
and they don't care.
Well, I think Trump might have heard you loud and clear. Miss Teresa, good morning. Thank you for tuning in.
Because you see what Trump just did?
Put all his people.
Even
if they ain't qualified though. That's the problem.
Ain't none of them qualified.
That's the problem though.
I need to be one of Trump people at this point.
He was like, what you want to do? Okay. You want to do health? All right, we got you. Don't worry about it. You ain't got to be no doctor. Listen, doctors don't live any longer than their patients.
They don't know nothing.
Yeah, go ahead. Come on.
No.
You want to do education? What you was doing? Or you was the WWE? Yeah, you could do education. Go ahead. You can have that. We got you. Yeah, that's kind of how Trump moving with it. So let us know. And Miss Teresa, if you could put a link in the chat or the information that you shared, if you could share it to the Facebook page around the cold weather shelters. We were talking about it earlier, and I want to make sure that resource and that information makes it to the people who really need it, because it is cold, and that freeze is projected to come, I think, Wednesday or Thursday.
Yeah,
and people
it might even come tomorrow.
Yeah,
it might even come Tuesday.
So yes, if you could put that in the chat, Miss Teresa, we would greatly appreciate it.
The cold stopped me from going to the Christmas parade. Did you go?
I didn't.
That's what stopped me. But my family went.
I saw the photo shoot though.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Thank you.
That was real nice.
And that was the behind the scenes.
So was that wasn't It looked like y'all was downtown, so it wasn't
we went early that morning.
Okay,
we woke up like 8:30. We had a call time at 8:30 in the morning.
Gotcha.
Yes.
No, that's amazing.
So we went out there. You see, it's a million of us.
But that's good though.
No,
that you're able to assemble.
Like I said,
everybody.
I love it be like the sun is out. Like we do not have to have a reason to like hang out with each other, and I love that.
Right.
Like I'm so grateful. I'm just grateful.
No, I appreciate that. And so y'all stick around because again, we got more headline news. We're going to talk about the updated information regarding the raise. There's also a Louisville police officer that's filed lawsuit for discrimination. We're going to talk about that. And
she better get it in now, cause
with Trump, with this immunity for officers. So they filed a lawsuit, and then we also got to Ask Kiana, and the Ask Kiana is on the same line of what you were talking about around family dynamics and tough conversations during the holidays. So it's going to be a power pack next hour, man. And then if you want to support the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, tomorrow's Giving Tuesday. So if y'all in the spirit of giving on Giving Tuesday, because you got Black Friday, so you got Thursday, Turkey Day, Black Friday, Small Business Saturday. I don't know what yesterday was.
Same thing.
Small Business Sunday too.
Because the Shopapalooza.
Okay, there you have it. And then Cyber Monday is today, and then tomorrow's Giving Tuesday.
They had some good sales.
Which one?
Like on TVs.
Black Friday sales.
You know what? Black Friday. They went all the way up. I didn't buy nothing.
I ain't letting them get me with the Black Friday.
I didn't buy anything, but they had some good sales.
Yeah.
At this point, Black Friday started
November 25th.
Black Friday started on Monday. They was talking about
that was the 25th.
Oh,
it was like a week. So they did like the whole week. It was like Black Friday is not just a day now.
No,
it's a season.
Now I will tell you,
like Black Friday is that whole week before and a couple of days after Thanksgiving. What I
do like, because the internet I think has now slowed this down, is that everybody was rushing to get the deals so early. Remember when they were starting to open up on Thanksgiving?
Yeah,
that
was the thing. Like, wait, y'all. It's sacrilege. You can't open on Thanksgiving.
But then they started.
Yeah.
And then COVID came and shut everything down, and it kind of like reset everything because people started literally being out right after you ate dinner.
Yeah.
All
right, that's enough. We good. We ready to go.
Let's go shopping.
So let us know. Did you get any good Black Friday deals, y'all? Any good deals? Did y'all find anything? I didn't shop. I'm intentionally
I
not
some pajamas. I lied. I went and bought some pajamas.
Okay, yeah.
All right, we got to take a break.
Okay, and I want to talk about that after the break. These pajamas in public. What's up with that?
They closed.
Pajamas are closed too.
We'll talk about it.
So we'll talk about it after the break. Make sure that you tag a friend, tell a friend that we here, we live, and we ain't going nowhere. We'll be back about 6-7 minutes after the hour. You're listening to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club on 99 Jam.
Yeah.
Need to be charismatic or even charming? Or do you prefer people who are highly competent but somewhat stern? I'm Izzy Lawrence, and for the next forum, I would love to hear your thoughts on charisma.
Find out how you can be involved at BBC World Service.
Agape Souls Boutique. High-end boutique looks and quality with affordable pricing. Located at 6025 Martin Luther King Street South in St. Pete. Choose from our amazing selection of stylish, fashion-forward heels, wedges, boots, children's shoes, accessories, and much more. You can shop now and pay later, interest-free with Afterpay. Subscribe to our website and get huge savings on our latest products at agapesoulsboutique.com. For more information, call 727-379-1318. Come give your feet the royal treatment and check us out at Agape Souls Boutique today. Agape Souls Boutique. High-end boutique looks and quality with affordable pricing. Located at 6025 Martin Luther King Street South in St. Pete. Choose from our amazing selection of stylish, fashion-forward heels, wedges, boots, children's shoes, accessories, and much more. You can shop now and pay later, interest-free with Afterpay. Subscribe to our website and get huge savings on our latest products at agapesoulsboutique.com. For more information, call 727-379-1318. Come give your feet the royal treatment and check us out at Agape Souls Boutique today.
attack munition kits and hundreds of small diameter bombs. The deal's separate from the $20 billion arms sales recently approved by the U.S. Senate. This comes as Israel's...
A lot going on in the world.
Oh, it is.
The War and Peace Report. Shout out to Democracy Now! And Amy Goodman. Welcome back to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother, John.
This is Kiana.
And this program is being brought to you as part of the New Image Project of the Community Development and Training Center, a.k.a. See That?
See That.
And we'd like to thank y'all for tuning in, helping us to redefine what's cool, because
smart
is the new
gangster.
Baby. And if you don't know, now you know. Yeah. So thank y'all again for sticking around, tuning in, tapping in. Make sure that you tag a friend and tell them that we up and we not going nowhere. Again, it's cold out there, y'all. So if you're just tuning in, we encouraging you to make sure that you bundle up and bundle your children up. Dress them children properly going out there.
Yes.
Because it's cold out there.
But you know what? It don't be the parents. It be the kids.
It be the kids.
So they don't like want to wear all these clothes during the summer so they can burn. And then they don't want to put nothing on in the winter.
So they wear the hoodies in the heat and then take them off when it get cold.
Yes.
Fast backwards. Well, for those who don't know, the cold night shelters, as Mr. Teresa, thank you. The cold night shelters are only activated when the feels like temperature drops below 40 degrees. Wow. And you can get information about that at PinellasHomeless.org/cold night shelters, PinellasHomeless.org/cold night shelters. Definitely a resource for the community. Pop, thank you for tuning in. Mr. Williams, good morning, Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, watching from home. Let us know where you at.
It hit under 40?
When it feels like under 40, yeah.
Oh, okay, because tomorrow is 47. It's the low.
Okay.
62, so it's going to feel like...
It's going to feel like it. It's going to feel like...
Wednesday is 43, so Tuesday and Wednesday...
In St. Pete.
In St. Pete.
In the Tampa Bay area.
Right now it's 50, and it's cold out there now.
For real cold.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's for real cold. So
not
it is.
Fake.
It is. What you think? What you think?
Not fake.
Not fake cold.
It's
for
cold,
real.
cold.
It's cold. For
Yeah.
real. So it's motivational money making Monday. You got a word? What's the word for today? Get the people a word on.
Be consistent and persistent.
Consistent and persistent.
Yes.
You got to be consistent at the right thing, though.
You do. I mean, sometimes you could be consistent at the wrong thing and you still get a turn.
No. So here's the word. Being consistent. I like that because our results are the product of consistency over time.
And so
that's a formula.
It is.
Yeah.
So you really, really have to be consistent, right?
Over time.
Yeah. And so I tell people
that's
honestly,
the persistent piece, maybe.
Yeah. Like, because consistent means like you get up every morning, right?
Okay.
And but then when you're persistent is when you feel like when you get discouraged and you don't get the outcome that you want, you still gotta pursue it.
Yeah, that's right.
Right. That's why I say consistent and persistent.
Yeah, I hear that.
They're married.
Yeah.
All together. Now I will tell you anything that you want. If you do it part-time, you're going to get part-time results.
True.
So if you're looking for something, your passion or anything to give you a full-time fruit, you got to pursue it full-time.
Yeah.
So for my entrepreneurs and everybody out there, if you're not working a regular 9 to 5, you got to get up like you're working a 9 to 5.
That's right.
Like you have to organize your day as if you're clocking in. You can't lay in the bed and think that it's going to get done because it is not.
It's not going to happen.
It magically doesn't happen. So I always say that God gives you what you want, but it comes in a box and it's up to you to put it together.
Yeah.
You can't sit there and think that the box is magically going to just make itself.
Yeah, the puzzle.
You can come on.
You're not gonna dump the puzzle on the table and it just assemble itself. Like it's pieces. Hey, what's good? So it's not gonna magically become whatever you think that it should become or that it's gonna be. You gotta persist. You gotta really pursue your passion with vigor. And I like what you said too. As an entrepreneur, if you don't work a 9 to 5, but you only working on your business from like 10 to 2, then don't be surprised when you get them 10 to 2 results.
That's it.
Yeah. And so speaking of consistent and persistent, we are joined this morning by comedian Damian Davis, one of the most persistent, the most consistent with St. Pete Funny, and all the things that he's doing in the community. So I just want to welcome him to the ride. Y'all give it out, show some love for comedian Damian Davis, y'all.
My brother,
what it do? What the business is?
Trying to get the line set up.
Okay.
What's going on? Good morning, my good people.
Hey man, we in here and ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. Good morning, Q.
Good morning.
Yeah. So it's a great day, man. And so y'all remember, persist and be consistent. Don't give up, man, unless it's time to give up.
Because sometimes you do.
Use that one, Damien. See that little? That's what that's for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. Right there. See that?
Okay. Yeah, all right. Like old school, but I did.
There it is.
Okay, we good. Boom.
We got tools, boy. We got tools.
Maurice, thank you. Thank you for the stars.
We appreciate the stars, and we appreciate all the love and all of the support that y'all give to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club.
That's real. That's real. Now I got my support today, Mr. Dunn. I appreciate you.
Yes.
I'm leaving everything with Kiana today. I don't want no problem.
That's right.
Jams is what it is. Community radio.
That's right. And we rely
on
the support of the community. Like,
yes.
I wish we did get some of them big corporate dollars and corporate sponsorships, but we don't get those.
We don't, but they coming.
Yeah, they're coming.
They're coming.
Yeah.
So the rest of the year, like, we're gonna manifest like all the good stuff that we want, and we're gonna believe that it's gonna come to us. We're gonna throw it out there to the atmosphere, tell God about it, and watch the universe give it back to us. Because once we put it out there, we ain't worried about it no more because we know it's coming.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna walk out there and be like, I'm getting this big sponsorship, and then that's it. And then I'm gonna walk like we got it.
Yeah. I hear that. Let's do that.
I've been doing that with the Florida Lottery for about 7 years.
You've been doing it.
I think I'm gonna hit the Powerball. I'm hitting that there.
No, I'm gonna hit the Powerball. Yeah.
I don't hit that there.
Look, you talk about the box not. The puzzle not putting it. I'm talking about. I'm gonna hit the Powerball. I ain't played the ticket in 4 months.
And we even need numbers.
You can't. Yep. Oh, that's right.
Did you play them?
I did not.
Me neither.
Yeah.
But we had something we didn't do. But here go your Powerball. Get them numbers. Yeah. Here go your Powerball. Yeah. You keep on playing the Powerball. You say you're gonna hit it. You keep on doing your comedy. It's your Powerball.
There you go. That is your Powerball. You manifesting it, man. So what brings you to the program this morning, man? What you working on? What's cooking?
Man, first and foremost, I gotta give God the glory for waking me up.
Right on. Head of my life.
Yeah.
Hold on, we got a caller as well. Hold on.
Okay, we got somebody calling in.
They ready.
They ready. Hello, caller.
It's Motivational Monday. What's on your mind?
Hello. Introduce yourself, caller.
Caller.
You probably got a roach in his phone.
Well, I mean, call back. I don't know what happened.
Call us back.
Call back.
There you go.
There you go. Hold on.
It ain't take long.
Okay, let's see. Hold on. Hey, caller.
Caller, you on there?
You on there? Try it one more time. Hit it for the gram.
Famous words of a shade tree mechanic. Try it now.
With the cigarette on the side.
Try it now. So what bring you through, big bro?
What bring me through, man? By the glory of God, like I was saying, thank God for everything. But what bring me through? Currently starting like my little food step tour. I've got about 4 or 5 dates, more dates to come. Towards the St. Pete Invasion tour, where I'm headlining.
Okay.
At Wesley Chapel at Side Splitters this weekend. I want to give a shout out to the Trap. It's called the Trap Company. They do it each and every Sunday.
Okay.
So I want to give a shout out to them. But
hold on, caller.
I was wanted to perform. They had K-Dub, the comedian K-Dub this weekend, 3 nights. So I wanted to perform with K-Dub, and they were like, the dude was like, "Nah, we got something bigger for you, Damien. You know what I'm saying? You making your own way, and you your own man. So how about you headline your own thing?" So I was like, "Let's do it."
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second, Damien.
Yeah.
Hey, caller, introduce yourself. Hello.
I can't hear. I heard something, but I don't hear nothing.
Yeah, I can't.
I heard the dial tone though.
Hello. No, that was hello.
Okay.
I don't know.
Might be technical. I remember Don J had to come in and do something last week. So we apologize if it's on us, y'all. But keep trying.
Keep trying. We hit the
Yeah. We here until now. We here until we not here.
Yeah, man.
Side splitters, huh?
So side splitters, Wesley Chapel. We got a couple more dates. I'm gonna be in Orlando, Port St. Lucie, Jacksonville. So it's really the St. Pete invasion too. Everybody on the comedy shows from St. Pete. Got Goop, got my girl comedian K Flo. I got a little wild card pick, DC 813. He ain't from St. Pete, but he's very funny. He's on the ticket. So
I was supposed to go to the show last night.
Yeah. Oh, at K Dub.
Yeah.
Yes. So
it was too cold and too far.
Don't worry about it. It ain't gonna be too.
It was just today. No, for me today, yesterday, because it was really the cold. But
and Dan said, Damien, I'm predicting a breakout year for your comedy, bro.
Woo-hoo, put it out there. Hey, caller, try to introduce yourself one more time.
Okay. I'm predicting that too, Dan. I like when white people say it.
You got the white folks say it's gonna be a breakout year. There you go. Okay, there you go. I can hear you now.
Yeah, we hear you.
Now we hear you, caller. Go ahead, introduce yourself. Hello,
caller, you on there?
We hear you.
And now you're not.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. He sounded like he was still asleep anyway.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, and they said you need talking to the microphone.
Oh, okay. My bad.
There you
get in the mic. I'm sorry, y'all.
Pull it a little closer.
All right. Like I was saying, headlining.
Thank you.
Headline my little food stamp tour at Wesley Chapel.
Why you call it the food stamp tour?
Oh, we starting off like little couple dates.
Okay.
The dates gonna grow. I got more clubs that's gonna bring us in.
Okay.
And like I said, the St. Pete Invasion Tour, which is really important. You know what I'm saying? I stand for St. Pete comedy. You know, I'm St. Pete funny. So not just saying that it wasn't people that wasn't doing it before me. I got Goop. He been doing it before me. Shout out to Batman. That's Too Smooth. Shout out.
That's right. What's up, Too Smooth? Yeah. Somebody tag Too Smooth, man.
Yeah, tag Too Smooth. Yeah, good brother. Been doing it for years. Batman,
right
Cold
on.
Shell, free Cold Shell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Being out here rocking. I just was able to come in the city and put my stamp on it. And a lot of people knew I was naturally funny and mess with me. And I grew over the time, got better with my craft.
That's right.
Stayed consistent. The city been around with me the whole time. Just currently had a show at Sunshine City Comedy Club that ended up selling that.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, it wasn't really nobody from the city. It was like mainly people that follow me.
That's how it happened, though.
It was about a gang of white folks.
Man, you know that's how it happens, right?
Well, you know what?
You've been doing this long enough to know that. That's how it happens.
But it's not. But it is because you want a different audience.
Yeah.
Hey, let's try this one more time. Caller, introduce yourself. Hello. All right. Yeah, we
might be having some technical issues with the phone lines this morning.
He'll say something and then he won't.
Like we heard him, but we didn't hear him.
And then now I don't hear anything else.
Somebody who call all the time, call and just let us know that the phone line working. You ain't got to stay on. Just if you normally call and it always work for you, give us a call and let us know that the phone line is working.
And
but
if you got the boo-boo and you're in the bathroom, just wait till you come out and wash your hands.
Please and thank you.
Thank you. Please wash your hands.
Please and thank you. Yes.
With that being said, shout out to Spike Mike and Anthony Long. They over the trap at Side Splitters.
Okay.
Especially Spike Mike, because Spike Mike was the one. Now you don't need to get on nobody coattail. You've been doing this long enough, and I see St. Pete Invasion. You can turn this into a tour. So it really was his idea that he seen and he threw it to me, and he presented it to me. So we kicking it off December 8th, Sunday.
Okay.
Side Splitter Wesley Chapel. So I'm gonna have more dates, man. I hope.
Hold on one second.
Right on. So Side Splitters.
Hello, caller. Introduce yourself.
All right, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
All right, thank you. Yes, we surely can.
Okay. We can hear you.
Can you?
No, that's Don J.
Okay, so
we can hear the caller, but I guess the caller can't hear us. Okay, I got it.
Try now. Hello.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Don J. We got our off-air production. Look, Don J is the station manager, chief cook, bottle washer, paint, sweep, mop, everything that's needed to be done, even do off-air productions. And so we thank y'all. Community radio at its finest. So if you'd like to support,
he must be Jamaican.
He absolutely is. He absolutely is. Yeah, you slacking
you, we blessed.
Wagwan. Don J. Wagwan.
But yeah, with that being said, hard work paid off, man.
That's right. Persistent, consistent. That's what we're talking about, man.
And what I like to implement, like, man, ever since I've been in the company game, it had ups and downs, and it been so my personal life getting so much involved where I want to like take a break and be like, I'm done with it. But God won't let me quit.
That's right.
Like, every time I think about it, they say you don't truly know your passion or what you really want to do. You won't take your career really serious until you quit by 10 to 20 times.
Okay.
I think I quit by 15 times.
Okay.
But you got to take that risk. A lot of people be scared to take that risk, man.
Right.
And I lost a lot and deal with a lot, but I know it's some big coming at the end for me. You know
I hear that. So, Renee, thank you so much for what you're doing. She tagging everybody on the planet.
Big Red, my sister.
Renee tagging everybody. I hope y'all tap in.
Thank you so much. Sharonda.
Thank you so much. Sharonda, like making it happen.
Morning shot. I love you. So this is big for the city, man. I'm headlining, starting out the tour in Wesley Chapel. We will come back in St. Pete, but we got to get the other dates. I don't like to say try, so we're gonna go out of town. We're gonna do a lot of Florida dates and comedy clubs. We're gonna come back to St. Pete. We don't know when we're gonna, but we gotta knock on everybody else door first, because we've been knocking on St. Pete door for quite some time.
That's right.
So we're knocking on everybody else door, letting them know St. Pete Invasion. Y'all get behind it. Even if you can't make the dates the other city, I encourage you in St. Pete, just share. The more people see it, the more people gonna pull up.
And Wesley Chapel not that far, to be honest. Get out there.
I got people out there that's already gonna come.
Mm-hmm.
And my job, I be knocking doors out there. So everybody I go to, I leave a flyer and a ticket.
I've been trying to get out there because Sean S. He got something to do with it as well. Out there. And so coming out there, So
right on.
So you missed Sunday, so you can't miss Sunday coming, then.
We're going to give it one more shot. Caller, we can hear you.
Caller, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Mr. Edmond, what's good?
Can you hear us?
Yeah, he can hear us. I hear him.
Mr. Edmond, you on the air?
Bala, we hear you.
Mr. Edmond.
You on the air?
Sound like he had good
No, we can hear you.
We can hear you, but you can't hear us. Okay.
All right, well, just on the talk. We hear you.
All right. All right, so we're gonna close the phone lines, y'all, because apparently we having some technical difficulties, and maybe the phone is being muted or something, because we can hear y'all, but you can't hear us. But we heard that background noise in the background. We know you at work for real.
Sound like he had good eating. Right there on 49th Street and 2nd Avenue. Get some food, man.
So just remind us again. So it's the date, time, and location.
All right, it's on December 8th, Wesley Chapel Side Splitters. I will put the link in the comments.
Okay.
It started at 7. This is a white folk comedy club, so they start on time. I like to throw that out there.
You say you start at 7 for us. That means leave home at 7.
Yeah, sometimes when you go to a black comedy show, they just say 9 o'clock, but they ain't starting at 10.
Okay.
They just trying to get you
and Renee say she gonna sponsor 2 tickets.
Right on.
That's real nice.
That's what's
so
up.
You need 2 tickets. Red, Renee, I need you in the building. Bring some people out. Bring some of them people out.
No, we're going to get them and get them away to some of these listeners. So we'll get with you, Renee, and get those tickets from you so that we can give them away. Thank you so much for that. We appreciate that.
It's going down this Sunday, December 8th. I will have a link. I'm headlining. We're going to go. I'm going all over Florida. Y'all know what it is. I pin St. Pete on my back with this one, man. And I want to give a shout out to my boys at Hit House. They shouted me out, told them how they were proud of me. They see what I'm doing and everything. But I told Zoe, I still ain't hosted no Rod Wave concert yet.
There it is.
Be on the video.
There it is.
Federal Nightmares. I got an idea for that. So we pin that in the atmosphere too. So hopefully they
throw
hear
it
this.
out there.
We can throw it. We throwing everything in the atmosphere.
That's
everything
right.
Except dirty draws. We throwing everything.
We throwing everything in the air except dirty draws. But we do know it's up there like granny panties.
It's always up there like granny panties.
like granny
always
panties.
like granny panties.
So you gonna hang out with us, man?
Yeah, I'm hanging out. We go.
We got a few topics of discussion that we wanted to get
well,
into.
We got some stuff we got to talk about.
Yeah.
Okay,
you want to kick it off? You want to kick it off, Kiana?
So I want to kick it off with this because we was talking about the Rays last week.
Yeah.
The Rays is gaslighting us.
Okay.
They is some
Just say that. Yeah.
The Tampa Bay Rays.
Yeah, the Tampa Bay Rays.
They is gaslighting us. I seen it when they said it with their chest when they walked in there and say, "If y'all don't do it, we out." Right? They kind of came in there. Then I'm listening to the news and they was like, "What are y'all talking about?"
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah.
Oh, talking about with the field down there.
Yeah.
Like and then they move, right? And get a whole nother contract in Tampa, and they look at us like,
oh, so that what they gonna be playing at?
So let me give you let's do the backstory. I appreciate that. So let me frame this for you.
Go ahead.
These are the latest developments in the Rays stadium and gas plant saga. So the Tampa Bay Rays have declined to clarify their stance on the $1.3 billion project in downtown St. Pete, maintaining that all agreements approved in July remain valid until officially terminated or the deadlines are missed. This leaves a standoff among the Rays, the Pinellas County Commission, and St. Petersburg City Council over the future of the stadium and the surrounding $6.5 billion gas plant redevelopment. Long story short, basically what's happening is the county commission, the chair of the county commission asked the Rays to send a letter in writing saying what you planning on doing. You're going to crap or get off the pot. Yeah. That was prompted after Brian All, the president of the Rays, attended a city council meeting and also publicly stated that the deal is basically dead.
So the one deal everybody was talking about.
The deal everybody was talking about, Brian All said the deal is dead. And so now
publicly they say that, but they gotta have it in writing. You could say whatever.
Yeah.
But you gotta write it.
But a lot of people was against that deal anyway, wasn't
it? But they gotta write it. But now
here's the thing. Ahead. No, here's the thing with the gaslight piece. And so during the city council meeting, they stood there and I'm asking, do you think you're gonna be able to meet all of the conditions? And they was like, no, we'll see. Maybe it's possible. Still some things that we need to figure out. Yeah. Because there's preconditions on certain approvals, and I'm asking them, are they going to be able to meet these approvals? And then another one of my colleagues on council point blank asked them, like, what are you planning on doing? And they was like, well, from our position, the deal is dead because the county commission, I don't hear me no more. Yeah. The deal is dead because of whatever they did, well, the county delayed the vote on the bonds, and now they're saying it messed up their whole timeline and basically killed the deal.
Okay.
And so now everybody's like, fine, if that's your position, if you think the deal is dead, put it in writing and tell us that you're walking away or you're terminating the deal.
And we'll move with somebody.
We can all move forward.
Yeah.
But the Rays was like, what you talking about?
Because they don't want to put it in writing, right?
Like what you talking about?
Because if I'm not mistaken, if they don't put it in writing, then we become in default. But we're waiting on them, and so now they like dragging their feet. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
So because
the current deal is still in effect.
But for them,
can they get sued for that? For like agreeing to something, it's all wrong.
Those are conversations that
it ain't no handshake deal. Dealing with billions of dollars, it's paperwork involved.
But this is when you have top-notch lawyers, right? And they're doing stuff, and they put fine print and do all this like this razzle dazzle that you really don't really understand in that. That make sure they do. One thing I know, and Usher Mama taught this. Like, she was like, when you do contracts, tell them to make it so dumbified that a fifth grader can understand it. She said, I don't care what it is, make them send it back, make sure a fifth grader can read it.
Yeah, because the verbiage in there be
right. And then you'll be like, you think it's good. And I always say, I liked it. Everybody until I got their contracts. I used to get really sick. Knots used to get in my stomach whenever I got contracts for Cheyenne because their intentions didn't come out in these contracts.
That's right. Yeah.
Right? And contracts are supposed to benefit you. But
supposed to be mutually beneficial.
It should be. Yeah. It should be. And especially when you're talking about a partnership. Yeah. And we see in this partnership, it wasn't beneficial for us because if they really was about our community, they would be like, okay, they'll write it in and do do. But go ahead, keep it.
No. Here's the thought that just came to me, and you kind of inspired it too, Damien. What was the Rays are doing what they've been doing though right now, because my issue with the deal was that what they presented in the PowerPoints and in the slides and in the conversations, when you look at the contract, a lot of it wasn't in the contract. It was out of the contract. Yeah. So they would verbally say, yeah, we're going to do all of these things. But then when you look at the contract, the things that they said were aspirational, and the things that they were required to do were very minimal, right? And so it's like, okay, so the presentation is showing us like this high level, this is what we plan on doing. But then when you get the contract, like, this is what we're going to commit to do. I had a problem with that. So did two other of my colleagues. And so that's been like a pattern for them. Fast forward to 90 days after that, they're coming and publicly saying out of their mouths verbally, the deal is dead. We don't know how we're going to be able to move forward. They say, okay, we'll put that in writing and we'll come back to the table. They'd be like, and what they end up putting in writing was,
we're good.
We good. What y'all talking about?
So this is the gaslighting part. Like, you know what?
Like, hold on. You came and publicly said the deal was dead, but now you coming back. And when you send your letter, what's in writing, you saying, we still trying to move forward. It ain't on us. It's on y'all.
And this is the legal part of it that has to be, like, you could say whatever. This is just like, oh, I was on that. I was saying that. Oh, I'm finna off somebody. No. Wait. No,
it's like the rappers being convicted based upon their lyrics.
No. What was you talking?
Yeah,
I was emotional that day.
Yeah.
Not write it out. Like, let us know so we can move forward. But then what they're doing is we had the power, and now they took the power back, because now they're putting it back in the counties so that it looks like we're not doing, but either way, we're at a standstill.
It's almost like chicken. It's like a game of chicken, because you got these two cars coming at each other.
Yeah. Who's gonna drive off the road first?
Who gonna blink, right?
Who's gonna blink?
Who's gonna not do the deal? And it benefits the Rays if the county or the city defaults, because there's things in the contract that they win. Yeah. They already winning, but they're gonna continue to win.
How you telling me they probably seen this in the beginning like that?
Yeah,
and that's why they set it up like that.
Of course,
and that's why I didn't vote for it, because I was praying that we didn't get to this.
They already seen that we could do it like this, and then if some go, we're gonna do it like this, and we still benefit from it.
Because the misconception,
it's like big fish eat little fish,
pretty much.
The misconception is that, like, over here we didn't want the deal. That was not it. We wanted the deal to be like, the presentation was amazing, right? And we kept on saying, like, we hope we get everything that they promised, but they kept on talking about good faith for them, but they didn't have good faith for us.
A lot of the benefit in the contract for them was very clear and immediate, right? But the benefit for the city and the residents is conditional, meaning like a lot of things have to happen and a lot of things have to go right for us in order to realize these benefits. But they're receiving benefits like immediately. Like, again,
they didn't have to put nothing down.
Yeah,
you know, and then they got it. They didn't have to do. You know, there was just a lot of stuff. And then, like, let's just take the African American Museum. Like, they had to, for them to get the money that they said they had to come up with their percentage.
It's all conditional.
It's all conditional. Yeah. So nothing about this deal was a partnership.
Yeah.
And they kept on screaming partnership.
Yeah,
and it wasn't like that.
But it don't feel like that, especially now, because we're going into a space where that good faith is being tested. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because which was it was always my concern. Like, what do you do when now I gotta hold you to what you told me with that handshake?
Yeah, it sounds like that's what we at right now. Situationship, not a relationship.
It is
a situation. It's shaky.
Yeah,
and so at this point,
so it's a lot that remains to be seen.
Yeah, at this point, it puts our city and our county in a bad situation. Yeah, because somebody has to. The Rays not gonna pull the trigger because they don't have to.
Yeah, and again, if they don't terminate the agreement, they can also not build a stadium, and they still have the rights to the land. Based upon specific, terms that are in the agreement.
That's crazy.
And so under the agreement, the Rays retain rights to 65 acres of prime public land within the historic gas plant unless they officially terminate the deal or their deadlines are missed. So they got to miss deadlines or terminate the deal. And they basically saying we good. Like,
and
it's on
like
y'all.
Dan just said, what they said was they don't have the money. And we as a city never asked for proof of all funds. So like anybody else who get a loan or anything else, and we kept on asking for their documents and nobody pushed for it.
Right. Oh man, it was a whole lot of that happening. But again, hold on. I quit in my head every time. Okay, that was about the other. Yeah, I'm going way back. But so Renee.
Oh, okay.
But that's the thing with, like I said, just stay tuned, continue to pay attention, because now it's a lot of moving pieces, a lot of moving parts. And we at a space where a lot of those provisions in the contract are going to be triggered. And I think we're going to really see how bad the deal is for the city once we start getting into that space. You know what I'm saying? Once you have to start enforcing the contract, that's how you see how bad the contract is. Because them handshakes and that, good faith stuff is out the window. Because again, how you stand up and say the deal is dead when they say, okay, well, that's fine. Put it in writing and tell me. And they like, no, we ain't doing that.
No, we ain't get so much.
No, we ain't doing that.
Get so much.
Because they know. But here's the other part of it, Damien, is when if the city, so the vote is whether or not to approve the bonds, basically the funding for the stadium.
Yeah.
And if the city or the county does not do that, particularly the city, there's things in the contract that says, okay, they can't make us do it. That's the first part. So as a part of the negotiations, what they was trying to do was say that the city council must approve the bonds.
Oh, Lord.
Well, you can't do that because that's illegal. You can't tell people who were elected how they have to vote.
Yeah.
So that didn't fly. But then they ended up, you know how when you start negotiation here, so they ended, then you come back here and you end up here.
Yeah.
Where they ended up was saying, okay, well, if they don't, then here's all of the benefits that we'll get if you don't approve the bonds. And that's the space that we're in right now. Another part of the contract says that the Rays are responsible for any cost overruns because these projects usually never finish under budget and on time.
Yeah, on time, and I always take over.
Well, when the county delayed the vote, that basically what they're saying is it delayed them by another year, which is going to increase the cost overruns, which is they're contractually obligated for cost overruns, but they're saying we ain't gonna be able to do it.
We ain't got it.
Well,
we ain't gonna be able to do
Brother
it.
John, I'm glad you got up out of there, cause you see how Obama was looking for them. You gonna be Uncle Bean.
I got to do a picture.
I'm glad you got your hair.
I woke
gray everywhere.
I woke up one morning and I had a whole bunch of gray hairs in my whisker.
Hey man, I'm glad you got up out of there, man. For real.
So make them file a lawsuit and pay the cost to be the boss. The PowerPoint presentation should be attached to the written agreement as implied in the good faith negotiation. Time is at the essence.
Oh, dang!
Really
You know who that's a lawyer?
No, that's somebody who's been following it.
Oh, okay. Okay, I need y'all on my team. To look over my contract.
I see.
Yeah, like
that was Juan DeCosta. Thank you, Juan, for that.
That sounds good. The time is in the essence.
Time is. It is. It really
is.
In the
essence. Thank you, Mr. Lacoste.
DaCosta.
Well,
Juan DaCosta. Yeah, good brother, man. Doing a lot of great things.
He sounds very intelligent.
And so what happens next, y'all? So we just got to get some legal clarity. The local governments need to seek some legal advice to really determine what our options are if the Rays don't build a stadium or if they don't formally terminate the agreement.
And you know what? This is crazy. Is like it's the Rays versus St. Pete or Pinellas County, right?
Yeah, it's like a three-way right now.
Right. And what they're doing is really trying to blame it on Pinellas and St. Pete.
Yeah.
On right here about it. And then like, what about the jobs? Right?
Oh, yeah.
The Rays employ them. They don't care about their employees because they moved to Tampa. Because they could have took all them people and said, hey, a part of that contract that they're doing in Tampa is that like so many of my employees that worked at the stadium need to, but they didn't do that. Right? And then the fact that people are really looking and saying the residents of St. Pete and Pinellas County should be responsible for the jobs for the Rays who's making all the money.
And they took the job.
Oh, no.
They took the job to Tampa.
They took the jobs and did not secure the people that they employed here.
But it appears that some people don't have a problem with them taking the jobs to Tampa. They have a problem with the city council. It's like, but you do have a problem with the city council wanting to have a conversation with the tenant to determine whether or not they want to stay in this building.
Which makes no sense.
Yeah.
Which makes
yeah.
it so
because if the tenant decides not to stay in the building, those jobs are going to be gone.
So one little roof tail throw everything in disarray. That's crazy.
No, it's not crazy. I think it's divine.
Divine intervention.
Because of how things have been going with this the whole time already.
Mm-hmm.
And God gonna prevail.
And like you God is going to prevail.
It's kind of like this. It's kind of trying to put a square in a circle. Yeah. And they're trying to push it, trying to make it right, kind of.
I would say this, Kiana, I back up even a moment and just say, so after all of the hoopla about the deal, right? You got people on different sides of it. But then in July, City Council approved the deal. Yeah. And so at that point, like it's moving forward. So because it was a 5-3 split, the majority wins. That's the democratic process. Right. And so when that happens, it's like, okay, now everybody's like, all right, well,
everybody accepted.
You accept it. Let's move on.
Let me ask you this:
the deal's happening.
So when deals,
I want to finish this about the point about the divine intervention, because what happens is that now that the deal was approved by council, everybody's ready to move forward. But there's still some in the community like, dang man, ain't no way for us to really get out of this contract. Yeah. But in all of these contracts, there's a thing called force majeure, which basically means an act of God. Okay. Such as a hurricane. Yeah. Then you can suspend the agreement or extend it and take another look at it. And so the only way for those who were like, hey man, we getting screwed. This is a bad deal. We about to give away all this land. All of the reasons why, the only thing that can help us is an act of God. And now
God came through.
Came and did what he did. And now we back to the table negotiating. And so that's not lost on me as somebody who pays attention to that kind of stuff. Yeah. And so that's the context that I'm operating from. Like, okay, the city and the administration and everybody, like you won. Yeah. If we picking winners and losers, like you won, you got the contract, you celebrated, you high five. And the only thing that can stop it is an act of God showing up, and now we all in disarray. So that's why it's all seeming. That's why it's seeming like it's all crazy and hectic, because nobody anticipated.
But when deals go down like this, I know a lot of palms get greased and stuff like that. That's why it's probably everybody on the outside looking in. You know how it is, controversial. So
I do.
I'm just speaking, really. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I'm not involved.
Hypothetically, right? Palms got greased. What happens is they don't get greased.
They do. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say.
Hypothetically, when you think about it, because
when you saying hypothetically, that means they probably getting greased, but
what I'm saying, because we don't know the back end.
Okay, me neither. That's what
allegedly.
Allegedly. Okay, YouTube allegedly.
That's what I'm saying.
Hashtag allegedly.
Hashtag allegedly.
Because some people may have, and then some people may have not, right? Yeah. But there's always, like, when you look at it, promises that are going to be made once conditions are happening, right? Yeah. So what happened is, if you was promised something, typically, and again, I'm not there, so this is just my thought, is you might have got a small percentage of what they said they were going to give you, but then everything else is forget you because this didn't happen. And the only reason why I think that is because they're not even keeping their agreement in the public, where everybody can look at you right now, and everybody heard them say good faith. Everybody's like, we got you, got you, and now
we're here to stay.
Oh, they had the billboard, the rain going, like, and they kept on screaming how like we're here for the community and all this other stuff.
Man, and if that roof wouldn't have came off, they would have kept going.
But I seen this happen before when they said the same thing about the Manhattan Casino.
Oh man,
Sketcher Hips is crazy.
Oh man,
Sketcher Hips been showing that since
he
did it.
Oh man, don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm just saying, I seen the same. And the only reason I was involved. Hey, all the reason I was involved because I was doing the comedy show that was
at the Manhattan Casino.
Granted Asset. So I liked it. I liked it.
I'm gonna pull the string on that and find out. Miss Loretta, thank you for tuning in. Yeah. I'm actually gonna see.
But I heard that it seemed like a dog and pony show. We bring y'all out, dress it all up, and then at the end of the day, it ain't what it seems to be.
2 years later, the
still looking crazy.
So y'all make sure that y'all stick around. Y'all stay tuned because it's a lot happening. And the votes, just kind of the timeline. And so December 17th is when the county will have that discussion again. And then no later than January 9th, the city is going to actually be having that conversation as well to determine the next steps as it relates to the tropical.
Well, y'all know I'm coming. My thing is to push the envelope. So, hey, it's just jokes. Hey, I need all y'all to show up to this show at Size Hey, I know you might be mad about the raise deals and all that and everything else, but come out and get you some laughs.
Get your laugh on
this weekend, Sunday.
You know what? Regardless,
December 8th.
It's sad in the city because the people who really wanted it believed in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then on top of that,
that was hard. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. And then even though we on this side was like, we don't see it, but somebody was sold on, and I see it. You know how and they believed in the raise.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They really believed
That's
that
true.
they were gonna do this. And so it's hard. And then the crazy part is they still believe, like they holding out.
Holding out hope. I mean,
they're gonna come.
Well, look, it ain't over till it's over.
It's not over till it's over. And so I'm always hoping that the best outcome happens.
Yeah, we want the best outcome from the city for the residents.
Everybody want the raise to stay in the city, right? That's what it pretty much happened.
I want the best outcome for whatever the city is. So if them staying is the best, then let's do that.
Because they employ a lot of people, like you say, I know I got a lot of family members that work down there. They can keep everybody except the ones that sell them raffle tickets. Because I ain't selling nobody won no money yet. And they done hit me for like $40. They get a raffle ticket.
Right.
And I always got somebody out there talking about they won last week, but you don't see the picture.
Right.
So I want to hit them up on Facebook and see if they really won. If I keep
if you really did that.
Yeah, fire them. The raffle ticket people, get them out of there.
But to your point, Kiana, it is it's not lost on me that people are really hurt by these things that are going down, right? Yeah. You know, they say disappointment is rooted in expectation.
Yeah.
And so if you were expecting something different and now you see what's happening in front of you, it could be disappointing. And I saw it in real time that Thursday when we had the council meeting and it just started unraveling. Like it was clear to me, and I guess I don't know if it was just because, you know, counting them for what they did the last time, my position on this, reading the contract, but for me, it was clear. But for a lot of my colleagues, it wasn't so clear. And you can see as it started becoming clear, it started to really cause pain. And that was unfortunate because when we took our break, we took our recess, you could just see faces, and that was hard.
You know what
that was tough because I don't like to see people like that because I'm like, dang, because that's not why I'm here. You know what I mean?
People put their reputation on the line.
They put a lot on the line for this.
You know what I mean? When you look at it,
that's true.
you went and you
fought. A lot of social capital.
You know that you went in and you fought against the people. Just think if there was people sitting in there and nobody in their district wanted it, and they getting emails and all this stuff, and they say, no, this is the best thing.
We're gonna do it.
They standing in.
People wanted to vote, and they were like, no, we're not going to put it to a referendum. We're not going to let the public decide. It's up to us as elected officials to make the decision on behalf of the people. I didn't support that. I'm like, put it to the people. Let the people vote. Whatever the people say. If the majority of the citizens say this is what we want to do, then we'll have at it. Yeah. My colleagues didn't see that position and wanted to make the decision themselves, made the decision ourselves, I should say. Again, I was on the losing side of that decision, but that does not mean that you praying for it not to work or you praying for the down.
Because you really wanted that good, everything that
if this what we got, if this what it is, this what it is.
And we wanted it. So after it went through the good fight, because I believe in democracy. I don't care where it goes. Sure. I truly believe in it. And so the majority wins. And then we rock with whatever we have at this.
You accept the decision and move on.
And there's a lot of people that's sitting in their house when these smiles, when the cameras are off, they real hurt by this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Especially
if you not everybody, because we don't subscribe to all, but especially if you really care about this community. And I want to think that people we put in office really do care about the community, and that they were like, man, did I really make this decision to put us in? You know what I mean? Because they were sold.
Yeah.
Because when you're trying to sell people, you take them individually and talk to them, and you give them their talking points on what their needs are, and you be like, oh yeah, that's good. I can do this, and you have all these dreams and expectations of what they say they're gonna do, and so you on that high.
Yeah.
So yeah, but we don't got that much time. Do we have the Ask Kiana?
We do. I didn't realize that it went that fast.
Yeah.
So Ask Kiana. So let me find the Ask Kiana. The Ask Kiana question is brought to you by the One Community Grocery Co-op. If you'd like to learn more about the One Community Grocery Co-op, you can go to ocgc.coop and become a member and support the movement. Dear Kiana, every year I look forward to our family holiday gatherings. We start off having a great time, laughing, eating, and sharing memories. But without fail, by the end of the night, some kind of drama erupts. Sometimes it's because of old grudges that resurface. Other times it's because of new conflicts that no one wants to address head on. It's draining, and it's starting to take the joy out of what is supposed to be a happy season and happy occasions. How can I keep the peace and maybe even resolve some of these issues without making things worse?
Stop drinking.
Yeah. Stop drinking.
Just do that.
Stop drinking.
All right, next question.
That's it. Hey.
Nah, but
next
you know
question.
what happened? No, when people get in and they start drinking and participating in other stuff, you then be like, look at such and such over there. She's sitting over there like she ain't did that last week.
Then the mother ones come on, that really ain't your daddy. Them kind of conversations. Your mama was messing with Bucky Johnson in 52. I know who your daddy is. He died at the liquor store.
Yeah.
Those type of conversations.
And
man.
honestly, you want me to tell you, if you want to kind of stop it from doing that, you need to organize a time when y'all can actually talk about this. If you wanted to stop, if it's something that happens every year, then you know it's gonna happen. Like I always tell you, like we used to do a vase and write down all the problems, and then you be like, hey, you can be the one that organizes. Like, I know we got some problems that we didn't address this year. On December 20th.
Start November, because that's Thanksgiving.
But we passed November now. But right now you could say, hey, we're gonna have a hash out day where we're gonna have a healthy conversation where we can talk about this. And if you know that these two people have a problem, you be the mediator and say, hey, we're gonna come together because we don't want it to ruin Thanksgiving or Christmas at this point. Whenever you could do it, like, you can try to get ahead of it. And I always say the conversation you avoid the most is the most important.
And it really started off when you talking about the family members drinking, especially the black family members. When they start drinking, if they buy their liquor from the store and they got no ski masks allowed in here on the front door, that's the worst kind of liquor store to buy. You gotta go to Total Wine or somewhere. Cause you got no ski. They already expecting no ski mask. Who thinks they're going to liquor store with a ski mask on? So start buying your wine from Total Wine and stuff like that. Don't go to the neighborhood liquor store because they're gonna drive you crazy. That's what happened at the family reunion. I'm telling you, I know what's going on. Yeah, and I've been there. The uncle get drunk, the auntie get drunk, and then once somebody pop a natty daddy, it's over.
I hear that. And so I think, to your point, Kiana, just about establishing other times to be able to have these conversations, if that's the role that you want to play, because the question is, how can I keep the peace and maybe even resolve some of these issues without making things worse? Like, know that if you jump in that role as the mediator or the facilitator, like that's a heavy role. It comes with a lot of responsibility, and be prepared for it to not go your way.
It ain't gonna go your way.
Because I mean, you want to have hope. You put it out that, okay, maybe we're gonna bring it together. Like, what is this thing that we need to work through? Have this conversation that need to be had. And I had something on that. We can do it maybe on Wednesday. Just ways to have these difficult conversations, because I think we as a community and really just people in general need tools that will allow us to have these conversations. Because we start our difficult conversations start off with, we need to talk.
Oh yeah. Oh, I don't want to be disrespectful.
When you say that, you gonna be disrespectful,
right? I don't mean no disrespect.
Whenever you got to do,
I'm just gonna keep it real.
You already know that it's gonna be something.
I gotta say this. I know y'all don't want me.
I know y'all want to hear.
Like, those usually not the best ways
and
to
then
start off.
When you invite people to your home, and your spouse or
Dr. Jordan
and they invite somebody and they be like, she got to come. He got to come.
Lord,
is he gonna
who all over there?
Yeah, who all over there?
One thing I do
Hey, don't invite no people.
Yeah.
When I have to address something that's uncomfortable, I always start with something positive.
Yeah.
Okay.
I always say, hey, listen, like if I like I love you. Like you did really good at this, this, but this made me feel uncomfortable when you did this, yada, yada, yada. I always start off with something positive. And then once I put that, I end with something positive as well, because a lot of times people only hear the negative and then people react and they want to, they just want to rebuttal.
Yeah.
Right?
You want to be right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can work at mortgage investors.
Yeah.
That's all in Suntasia.
Well, that's
the rebellious.
Yeah, you want to. It's time for the rebuttal. And the best time also is when people are not in a heated. Like I never argue I never try to get a point off when I'm mad.
Yeah.
Because everybody definitely want to rebuttal.
I'm working on that.
When you say, hey, listen, do you drag the listen like, hey, listen, or is it, hey, listen?
Yeah.
So if you drag it, we already know you're coming with
the way you articulate.
And there's no perfect situation, right?
Yeah, you can say, hey, listen,
and then there's some stuff that you won't, but there's some things that you won't be able to fix.
Yeah.
Only time can do that, and it may not at all.
And I think the intention is as well as important. Your reason for having the conversation, being clear on like why you want to have this conversation. Is it like, okay, because this is something that's been bothering me and I'm looking to get, maybe an explanation or getting some change behavior. Like, what are you trying to get out of this conversation? And going into it knowing like, this is what I'm looking to get out of it. I'm looking to just clear the air. I'm looking to, like whatever your motivation is, like, what are you trying to have happen out of this conversation?
Because
and then know that it may not happen that way.
Because you know what, these conversations might have had like there's some people that's just selfish and never not gonna be selfish, and because they don't want to change, they don't see anything wrong with them, and then you know what, everybody makes the accommodation for them, and then
that's just the way they is,
and people, and just because
that can't change nobody,
right? But just because that's how you are doesn't make it right, right? And then if people have made these accommodations, then they be like, I'm not making these accommodations no more.
Yeah, if the way you is consistently toxic, then we don't have to just accept the fact that that's just the way you is.
And a lot of people need to realize your apology is for yourself to clear your conscience, because everybody ain't gonna take you could have a genuine way where you apologize. That don't mean they gotta accept it. It's just clearing your conscience because you knew you was wrong.
But apology should come with change action.
Yeah, it can, but I'm saying,
just your apology don't mean nothing to me no more. If it doesn't come with change behavior.
It come with change action, but just say if you have no more dealings with that person, you just want to apologize for the wrongdoing that you done.
Yeah.
They don't mean they're gonna forgive you. You just getting that off your conscience. You forgiving yourself because you knew you done wrong. Everybody ain't gonna accept your apology.
One said that you can actually schedule the parties so they end before the point of alcohol. I can't see that word. Insaturation.
Yep.
What that mean, Warren? Stop before they get drunk.
So they get drunk.
You schedule the parties.
What time they said they left out of Puff Daddy party? About 10:30. Leave by 10:30. Then the freaks come out.
What about the people who pregame?
The pregame, the drinkers in the parking lot. Yeah. The people who do it before they go to the catalyst, they drink by 5 and then get one in there. Act crazy.
And then blame the cat.
And then blame the cat.
They got me
one drink.
Yeah, they got me.
So you had 5 at the house.
You know you can't
one at the catalyst, and then with the one at the catalyst,
you can't mix gold liquor with Don Julio. That don't go together.
Well, we at the
Robin,
end.
what's good? It's my neighbor and my sister.
It's the end.
Oh yeah.
All right. So listen, y'all. It's been an amazing ride. Thank y'all for tapping in, tuning in. Final thoughts, Kiana.
Be the change you want to be. Write down those 5 things, right? And y'all got to stay tuned because Sister Hughes
make you lose your shoes.
Hey, and don't forget Side Splitters, Wesley Chopper. I am headlining Comedian DC 813. Goop Man and Comedian K Flow will be on there. So Side Splitters, the St. Peter Invasion Tour, St. Peter's for you. And my good word is the day for y'all. If your drawers got holes in them, you still got to put them on. It's up there like Granny Pen. If y'all already know it's Comedian Damian Davis, y'all look on there for the link. Done, I got you, Juan.
Right on.
Yeah.
This has been the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother, John.
This is Kiana.
And we out. Y'all make it a great day.